you got your game face on now here, leading up to it.
Yeah, we just
count the days here.
Yeah, we're into game week now, so kids are, I think, getting ready to play.
You hear kids talk about the extra excitement. Does it ramp up a little for you still?
Well, it does for game day, that's for sure. I've been through it enough times. You kind of just get yourself prepared, and then game day is always, doesn't matter if you're playing or coaching, it's always the same.
It's probably hard for you to look big picture, preparing for the first game, but you just talked about this being the final Conference USA season. Is there anything amplified because of that?
There really isn't. I know that we talked about it in media day a bunch, but the kids just know that we play Baylor next, and it's the same thing as us. Same thing with the coaches.
Coach, what have you seen on film? What are the strengths and weaknesses of Baylor?
They're very well coached team. Phil's done a really good job with their defense. They play and they've been together now, so they're going to play the scheme a lot better every year, and that's the most important thing defensively, is that everybody buys into the scheme and plays, and it looks like they're just reading in the paper and everything. That's what they're feeling too, that the scheme is taking hold. Offensively, just playing an Art Brow's team, they do a great job of running the football and being wide open and taking chances. Even with our three being gone, they're going to play the same style of football.
You got a roster full of guys you've recruited, but do you anticipate Phil maybe trying to dial up something different since it's his old team?
Well, we prepare for everything. That's why you go to camp. So the first game you look and you guess what they're going to do, but you prepare for everything. Just for that reason, that defensive guys always going to put some new wrinkle in against you.
What are some of the things that Gilbert brings? I know you don't go into specifics, but just some of the things he brings that maybe previous quarterbacks didn't.
Well, he's for just being here 3 weeks, he's picked up the offense pretty fast, and I like his mannerisms, his composure. Looks like he's a confident quarterback. I think the kids rally. I can tell the players kind of rally around him.
I mean, would it be safe to say that he's exceeded maybe your expectations? I don't know.
Well, I'd say he's come along the fastest. Yeah. The guy just coming here for camp, as probably any quarterback I've had. He understands what we're doing. But I think some of that goes back that he's a little older, and he also did some of these things in high school, where he spread the field at Lake Travis.
Does he have any advantage at all, having seen Baylor before? I know he hasn't played against them in 2 years because he didn't face them last year, but he knows a few of their players, personnel.
Yeah, well, he's been to that stadium before, so from that standpoint.
Is there any tangible advantage to that, or?
Other than he's been in front of big crowds before,
But you had a lot of shuffling along the offensive line. Do you feel you finally found a group that's ready to go?
Yeah, we have 6, 8, 9 guys that are rotating in, doing a good job.
So should we see a rotation of the offensive line?
No, those guys that play will play, yeah. But, I mean, we have 6, 8, 9 that have rotated in all the time, but the 5 will play.
How much does it help to have guys who play different positions so you can kind of mix and match whenever you want?
Well, we try to always do that. If you're a center, you're going to play guard, and then if you play right guard, you're going to play left guard. I mean, you always are.
Right. I mean, you got 3 guys, I guess. What I'm saying is that they've all got experience at that position.
Yeah, well, that helps. I mean, obviously, even though they're 5 completely new starters, there's 3 guys, like you say, that have been there and been in the system and have played in games, so that helps.
How do you feel Stavion Lowe's been looking recently?
We kind of put him back a little bit just because it's totally new to him, and he's not probably as far along in the call part, but he's getting himself in shape and he's looking better, But right now, he's going to be a backup.
Anything else?
Baylor's defense, rush defense, ranked 102nd last year. I know you talked about they've been together for a while, but do you feel that's an area you can exploit, especially with Zach Klein coming back?
You know, you don't. You know, we do what we do, and they're going to do what they do. We don't, you know, go into a game thinking, you know, one way or the other. If they are not defending the run, then we'll run. You know, if they're stopping the run, then we're going to throw. But you know, we go in with X thoughts against the defense. Not. I don't really even look at their stats, to be quite honest. Just look at what they do.
Last thing, Coach, is as far as Chris Parks, do you feel he's ready to take over as that starting job, especially with the talented receivers Baylor has?
You know, I thought we had 3 starting corners when we came to camp. We're down to 2 now, with some young guys backing up, and Chris has kind of thought of him as a starter even before JR went down. So he's ready to play. He's been here 2 years, knows what we're doing. Good athlete.